You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all. All that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories of the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugarcoat. I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all. All that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugarcoat.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous.
What's up, guys? Shawn Ide Studio Sessions, Tuesday night studio sessions. Hope everybody's having a good night. I keep forgetting I have to hit the transition button in StreamLabs. So, but I'm here. Yeah, Nacho, it was labeled $27.99. Did like the checkout go through? Because that's crazy. I would buy 10 of them if they were $28 a pop. And then I would sell them to fund this channel, and I would keep one of them. That's awesome. Yeah, it probably won't end up coming to you. Because that's a ridiculous price for an Inspire. And the link that you sent me is like $5,499. So, yeah, that number was off a couple decimal points and twice as much. So who's in the chat? We got 5 people in the chat, and Nacho's the only one that said anything so far. But this is the pre-show, so so a lot of people might not want to talk in the pre-show. I see my tree going crazy, so I think it's about to storm really bad outside. And I don't know that my son is home. So that's good parenting right there. I tried to do some weird lighting tonight. I've got a sinus infection. I don't know if you noticed it in the video, the teaser video for this live chat, but my nose is red like Rudolph. So trying to kind of hide that with creative lighting. Got a big shadow on my nose. So anyway, still playing around with the lighting, but I think I'm pretty excited about my office, the way I've got it set up. So Nacho, you got to stop sending me texts in the middle of my live chat. But it's okay. It's a happy day for Nacho. But we'll get to that a little bit later when more people show up. If it was eBay, it was probably a scam when the Mavic 2 first came out. $64.99 Mavic 2s popped up like so many groundhogs. My nose will be brighter than my face. Pre-show. Yep. My nose is about the same color as my shirt, so I feel like this is creative enough. And it's a little swollen, so it is what it is. You guys aren't here to look at me, are you? Hope not. So we got Brent Newman in the house. We got Nacho in the house. We got 2 other people in the house that haven't said anything. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week. I was sicker than a dog last night. So I was planning on getting another video out for you guys, but I'm starting to wonder if the Amazon videos are hurting or helping my channel. Because I'm doing like little Amazon reviews, like the little $20 Tuesday things, but the I don't know, I feel like the quality of my channel has gone down since I've started doing that, but my revenue from Amazon has gotten better. So I don't know what to do, guys. But we have some pretty cool videos coming up. I've got 2 products coming in that I'm going to do a whole bunch of videos on. One of them is an audio device, and I meant to have the name of them. So maybe since this is the pre-show, I'll look it up, and then in the real show, I'll talk about it. But yeah, so while we're in the pre-show, we're just hanging out. Nacho's talking about my nose, which I brought up. When you light your face normally, the nose will get blown out. Okay. So you're saying I'm not lit normally? I tried to bring the saturation down a little bit, but I feel like this is good enough for a live stream. I've spent some live streams in the past just like spending the whole time perfecting the way it looked, but then it wasn't like an exciting live stream. So I want to just keep this one kind of normal. I've got a light over there. I've got a light over there. I've got a microphone. Oh, by the way, can you hear me? How's the audio? Just curious. I can turn it up if I need to, but just curious as to how the audio is going. So you can hear me, yes. Am I too loud, too quiet? Perfect. Can you hear my fan under my table? Keeping my pants cold. Let's see what I bought. Yeah. So we've got 4 people in here. Once we get about maybe 9 or 10 people in here, we'll celebrate the birthday of the night. You never want to have dead air, so this is probably... But so the product that I have coming in is called the Rode Wireless Go. And then the other product, sorry, I was reading you guys. I was reading Nacho's comments. And the other product I have coming in is the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, which I'm super excited about because I think they make great gimbals. So super excited about that. So am I sleepy? Am I groggy? Do I need to pep up, Nacho? I feel like I'm uplit. But so what about you guys? What's been going on in your week? How has life been for you? I got a sinus infection because my backyard has woods, and so when they built my house, they sodded up to a certain point, and then there's like kind of the downhill slope that all my water kind of runs down into the woods. And there's like a bunch of weeds there. So Sunday evening I took a weed whacker and I whacked all those weeds. And I think I was allergic to some of the things that I whacked out there. So it's crazy. So it's hot there, Nacho? It's pretty hot here. It was more humid today. It was in the 90s today here in Nashville, and then we got like 15 minutes worth of pouring down rain, and then it turned into like this sauna outside, just humid everywhere. I don't mind heat, but humidity and heat is crazy. I don't know how people do it. I mean, I've lived here my whole life, but it's just kind of nasty. So, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about tonight. I feel like I should have some topics ready, but I kind of want to just talk about where I'm going with the channel and what is to come. Because I talked about last week that I was going to do one for me, one for you, and then a live chat during the week. So there'll be 3 videos that I'll come out with during the week. So this week so far, I came out with a video on Monday. This is the live chat on Tuesday, and then I want to do something really, really good the rest of the week is the plan. I won't have Wednesday to edit, but I'm thinking about filming on Wednesday and then maybe editing Thursday night. And then by the time Friday comes out, I'll put something out. And then if I have time over the weekend, then I'll do something good. Brett Newman, this weekend I'm going to fly my 14,000 lumen spotlight on the Inspire 1. Hopefully I'll have some footage to share. Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to share it on this channel. If you'd allow me. I saw it like you were 3D printing something. Were you 3D printing the mount to hook up the spotlight? And is the spotlight pointing down? So are you using it as a light that you can move around in the sky, or are you filming what you're spotlighting? I'm curious about that. Is it something that you can film at night and it's kind of a spotlight that basically you're lighting whatever you're filming? It'd be kind of cool if you had a really powerful ring light that was surrounded your camera. Nacho said, I thought you were going to talk about drone rules. I can talk about drone rules if you want to. I don't know. I'm not up on the very latest news, but I can definitely talk about what to do and what not to do with your drone. Brent Newman says, I hope it's not crash footage. The rig weighs over a pound. Yes, I printed them out. Yes, points down or a bit forward. Okay, cool. And are you pointing your camera straight down, or does it... Yeah, how does it work with... Are you filming what you're lighting? Just curious. The video you uploaded today, it said something about that. May have another person film with Mavic 2. Then I light above the spire. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So you're going to be the lighting rig, and then the Mavic 2 is going to do the filming. That's cool. Nacho, something that I said that I was going to do today was talk about the Paradanafi flight that I was going to fly today, but I ended up getting out there and the battery was completely dead, so it wouldn't fly. And I walked 10 minutes from my office all the way over to that little park bench, or that picnic table, meaning to fly my Paradanafi, and I didn't. So I'm almost back to normal with getting this house and being focused on what I'm doing and planning things out. I even created a Trello board to kind of gather videos that I needed to. Like the video I put out at the beginning of this week, I filmed that in June. That shows you how behind I am. So the month of July and half the month of August, I didn't do a thing but live stream. So now that we have the house, starting to move in, my office is set up, videos are going to start popping out. And I tell you, it was really, really hard not to just give up. That sounds sad. You guys came here and I got all sad. But just a lot of things going on in my personal life, and when it came to like putting out a video, I was kind of like, I'd rather just play a video game or take a nap or something like that. So, I haven't been excited to do videos outside because the cicadas are going nuts here in Nashville, and so the audio's bad. But those Rode audio mics, those Rode Wireless Go that I'm getting, it's going to be super. It's going to be good because I've seen those things in action. So I'll be able to put a lapel mic on me. They're super versatile little product. Nacho flew the other day. Nacho liked the tripod from my last video. Yeah, that thing is awesome. It's like, it's one of those tripods that go really, really well with that weapon that I showed you that you ended up getting. It's one of those things that, like, it's got like some quarter 20s all over it. It's got some goodness. You can go completely flat, or you can make it go up a little bit. Super cool little tripod. Not just said the price is lower now. Cool. For that little tripod. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, whenever you asked about it, I ended up putting it in my idea board. I was actually surprised it wasn't in my idea board already, because that's one of my favorite little tripods. I use that thing all the time. It's great. Actually, Nacho, what I use it for, I put it at the bottom of my Insta360 1X selfie stick. Screw it on, flatten it out, and then raise it. And then I use that as my kind of virtual tour type rig. Oh, well, thank you, Nacho. I would love to take that affiliate money. I was really surprised. I made more money last month from Amazon than I did YouTube, so that was pretty cool. So we've got 3 people in the chat. We got Nacho and we got Newman. And I don't know who the other person is. The other person might be Ryan from work. He said he likes to creep on his Xbox a little bit. He's a cool dude. But yeah. So, I wanted to tell you guys about Trello. Would you like to see me do a video on Trello and how I organize things? I'm starting to, a lot of the stuff that I do on my channel is gear related, but there's also a lot of YouTube related stuff that I could definitely do videos on. One would be how to build a website. One would be how to fill out the description and tags and stuff to get your video better placed. Would you like to see those kind of videos? Like maybe a YouTuber starter kit or something like that? I just wonder if you guys would be interested in that. I also thought about doing some tutorials on how to build a logo, how to build a brand, stuff like that. Yeah, it's funny, Nacho. A lot of the things on Amazon, like they build them in a factory and then they manufacture them in a factory, and then they just go put a bunch of names on it and then sell it from different people. There's several people that I've met on Facebook, and they have companies, but I feel like their company on Amazon is just like my channel on YouTube. Like, I just decided one day I wanted to make a channel, and I just started recording videos and putting them up on YouTube, and all of a sudden I'm an entrepreneur at YouTube. I'm a content creator just because I've, paved my own road kind of thing. So like the Kuli hand, I can't even say that. Kula Hayota. Kuli Hayota. Kuli High Harmony, whatever it is. That company and that tripod, the newer, is probably the exact same tripod, or Neewer, like Neewer. Those tripods are exactly the same as some of the ones that I put on my Amazon boards. Just because, I mean, they're manufacturing the same thing and they just rebranded. I used to work at a gas station in the corporate MAPCO, and you would find a private label product that there's companies out there that just make private label products, and then you pay a little bit to put your label on them, and then you sell them for a profit. And so there's like just it's the exact same product. There's a store in Opryland here in Nashville that has chili powder and like hot sauce, and like you can go in there. I go in there with my son sometimes, and you get like these nacho chips, and you dip them in hot sauce, and then you get to try all these different hot sauces or pepper jellies, and it's all like hot stuff. There's one in there called it was like the Sinusator or something like that, and it's like horseradish, but it's cut in a certain way that it's like twice as strong as like raw horseradish that you usually get at the grocery store. So I tried that stuff, and it just lit my nose up. Like, you know how like some things that are hot and spicy, they hit you back here. Sometimes they hit you in your cheeks, and horseradish is one of those kind of spicy things that just hurt your nose. And that stuff just tore my nose up. Man, I was like, what? It was crazy. But so anyway, so that's kind of what that private label, that's kind of what that tripod is. It's like we made a tripod and we're going to sell it to everybody. But a lot of the stuff I get off Amazon, it's really good quality stuff. Like it's made out of milled steel, and yeah, Newman, horseradish just goes straight up my nose, but I love it so much. You get a good salty, garlicky steak, and then you put some raw horseradish on it, especially like a ribeye that's got some fat in it. That's probably my favorite thing in the whole world. It's so good. So good. So what do you guys think about the possibility of a new drone coming out from DJI? I'm pretty excited about it. I've decided that the smaller drones from DJI are not the best for mounting things, unless you're mounting something very tiny. Like the Insta360 1X on my DJI Mavic Air is probably the most weight I would ever put on it. But I have bigger drones that I can mount cameras on, so I'm not too concerned about that anymore. I kind of want I love my DJI Mavic Air and the ability to just fly around and be able to just have it on me because it's so tiny. Same with the Parrot Anafi. And the rumored tiny Mavic, yeah, I'm super excited about that. If it's, I don't know. Do you think it's going to be smaller than the Mavic Air? I feel like the Mavic Air is like the perfect size of a drone. But yeah, Nacho, I'm with you. I think I'm going to skip the Mavic 2 and go straight to the Mavic 3. Hopefully they'll come out with that sometime soon. If the tiny Mavic has a Hasselblad camera on it, and it's around $1,000, then I'll get that. Because I feel like the only thing that DJI could do now is make the camera better. So if it films in 6K, or you know, they pack in some extra frames per second in there, I think it'll be awesome. But I don't know. So tonight's live stream is a little slow. We only have 2 people in here. I've only got Newman and Nacho. So that's interesting. I wonder if I should send it out or post it or something. Let's see if we can get people in here. I'm going to go to YouTube. And we're going to do a new post. That's not right. We're going to go to my channel. We're going to click on this.
This event is for people that
What?
want to get into real estate.
It wasn't just, here's how to flip a house. It's here's how to have a...
Technical difficulties, guys. All right. Yeah, we're down to Brent, aren't we? Where's Nunley tonight? I talked about him in the teaser, and he didn't show up. What's up with that, man? No, you don't have to necessarily come every week. There we go. I'm going to create a post. All right, we created a post. So we'll see if we can get more people in here. I know, Newman. He's like grilling. Let's see, what did he grill last week? I think he grilled like pork chops and chicken all at the same time or something. I've been grilling lately. You know, when I lived in the apartment, I had to go down to my garage like at the next building and then get the grill out, and then I had to walk the meat all the way back over and swipe the bugs away. But now that I have a house, I got the grill back on the patio, and I can just go out there and grill whenever I want to. So I've been kind of grilling like crazy. Made some pork chops, made some... I've been making a lot of chicken fajitas on the grill, which is awesome. When we moved, all of my spices ended up in a box, and then I still haven't found all my spices. So so we just bought one spice, and we've been kind of using that spice on everything. And it's kind of like a butt rub type barbecue rub. But man, that chicken tastes so good with that stuff. So Nacho's tired of YouTube. It's confusing him. What's confusing you about YouTube, Nacho? They're starting to roll out that beta studio, and that I've been wanting that to get going for a while, because I feel like it would be an improvement. But there's things like end screens and cards. You still have to go to the classic view to adjust those things, and it's really frustrating. You have to go to 2 places just to get your video done. If y'all can't make it to Spin Up, we should meet up and fly somewhere. I'm up for a road trip. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it to Spin Up. I would really like to go to Spin Up. But I just don't know if this year I can afford it. But But last year I didn't even know Spin Up happened until it happened. And then like I saw Everyday Dad, he was like, I'm going to Spin Up, and then Kent was there, or Ken Heron was there, and I was like, man, I want to go. I've always wanted to meet Kelly. I've watched him for years, and anyway, I think it'd be really cool to go to it. And since I've been hanging out on Claude's channel, you know, there's some other people that I've met that are probably going to go down to it, and anyway, and then there's kind of that nervous thing of like meeting someone in person. Like, I don't know, is it going to be weird? Is it going to be awkward? Because it's pretty easy to be positive and happy and exciting all the time when I'm on my channel, but I'm not like, I mean, I'm not much different in person, but maybe people wouldn't like me in person, like the real me. I don't know. Not that I'm famous or anything, but you know, there's some people that I kind of talk to every week over chat or on Facebook. But what would it be like to meet that person in real life? I don't know. But I told Nacho that we would celebrate his birthday if we got 9 people in here, but I don't think we're going to get 9 people tonight. So we've got 4 people in here. So, Nacho, how old are you today? If you guys don't know, it's Nacho Rolling's birthday. I got a little notification on Facebook, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to just kind of highlight that, because Nacho is one of my consistent viewers. So Nacho said, I want to share my work, but I'm not into huge social aspect of it. Newman says, YouTube is confused indeed. Have you ever been to a party where there are a few people are just being louder and silly than the rest, and there's a back and forth until it gets too stupid? Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of get where you're going, Nacho. It gets a little crazy. So Nacho says, when I was on Ken's channel, my body language was completely different. Why was my body... Was it really? Yeah, it was kind of... I mean, there were a lot of people there. And we kind of rushed the video that I recorded. And but yeah, that's interesting. So Nacho's 54 today. So he is... You're an old man, Nacho. But he's an adventurer. He rides his motorcycle all across the country. He's really into like tinkering with technology and figuring things out. So I just want to celebrate Nacho for a little bit. And I'm going to sing happy birthday to Nacho. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nacho Dennis Rolling. Hey, happy birthday to you. I put a little Nashville twang on there for you. I thought about getting a cupcake and just eating in front of y'all. But then I realized that was probably going to be a little mean. So, I look like a thug on Ken's channel? Yeah, probably. That was right after I had shaved my head. Like, I accidentally used the trimmer and put the wrong guide on there and just shaved my head off. So I was probably a little uncomfortable with the way that I looked, but it was a really fun day. So Yep, old fart Nacho. I feel like I'm an old fart on here too. I feel like I'm pretty relevant, but sometimes I feel like I'm more policing than teaching. Like when it comes to drone laws, and I think some people are just stupid sometimes. So, and now I don't know what to talk about. I wish I'd have flown my Paradinafi today. I've got some videos on my computer that I've never shown anybody. And it was before I crashed my first Paradinafi. I had done a flight plan. I'd set up a flight plan from work, and then I ran that flight plan every Friday for a couple months. And so I was going to make a video of like a time lapse over time using the flight plan. So I still might do that. And now that I have a studio, I might do the intro from here and then go into doing, the rest of it through that. Like use the old footage, but talk about how awesome flight plan is. So I might do that coming up. But yeah, I got all these people on Facebook wanting me to review their stuff. Oh, something I don't know if I even told you guys, but my Viral Cam that I did a video for, I lost the strap. There's like a tightening strap on one end, and I'd lost that at camp somehow. I'm not sure how I lost it. What's up? It's your baby's mama. Who's that? I don't think I've ever seen your tag before. Welcome to the chat. It's your baby's mama. That's fun to say. That's an awesome name. No, you know what, Nacho? I didn't even use it. I bought these other things. They're hammock holders, and then I got some really strong Kevlar rope. And so I was going to set up several different places to put my Viral Cam at camp. And so whenever I got that one out, I think I lost the strap. It might be under the seat of my car, but I doubt it. I feel like I've looked and looked and looked for it, but so I reached out to Viral Cam and I said, I want to do some more videos on your product, but I can't find the strap anywhere, and I don't want to spend $150 on, the longer version of the rope, just so I can get a strap. So what I did was I reached out to them, and they sent me a link back to where I could get a replacement strap. And so I went to check out, and it was like $22. I was like, yeah, I'll pay $22 for an extra strap. And for some reason, I clicked on this thing. There was only one shipping option, and it was like $26. And I thought, okay, so it's $26 after I choose the shipping option. And then I went to check out. It was like $56. And I was like, what? I'm not paying $56 for that little thing. So the shipping was more than the product. So I have a feeling Viral Cam is from another country, and it's going to cost a lot to ship that replacement part to me. So, and you can't find that replacement part anywhere. I looked on Amazon, I looked on B&H, I looked, well, that's the only two places I looked, but I couldn't find it. So I'm going to do a video on what to do if you've lost your strap, and here is hammock straps for $16, and you get two of them, and they'll work just as good. So look forward to that video. And if if those things work really, really well, then I'm not going to sweat getting the actual strap. I think I'm good. The viral cam is the most important part. I didn't lose that part. So yeah, you said sleepy, Shawn. I've yawned a couple times. I don't know that I'm getting enough oxygen to my brain right now because of my sinus infection, but it's all good. We'll soldier through. What time is it? It's 7:30. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to 8 tonight. We've been going for 47 minutes, and it's been pretty strong, but it's really just been Newman and Nacho tonight. And we got It's Your Baby's Mama in here too. So that's exciting. But I feel like once I ramp up some videos and get people actually watching my channel again, live streams will kick up a little bit. I miss Claude. Where's Claude at? He wasn't been here tonight. And Nunley hasn't shown up, or at least he hasn't talked. Mario hasn't shown up, so I don't know. Under the seat of my car, Harbor Freight, nuts. Nacho wants to see nuts. What just happened? Oh yeah, Thomas O'Sullivan hasn't shown up tonight either. What's up? Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. I'm here for you guys. But it's okay. The commitment that I made was I was going to do this every week. No, the commitment wasn't that you guys were going to show up. That's sad. But, so Nacho, you doing anything special for your birthday? What? Nunley just showed up. As if he knew we were talking about him. Nunley might have been that creeper all night that just kind of hung out in the background, didn't say anything. What's up, Nunley? So you're walking your dog? Are you grilling anything out tonight, Nunley? For those of you that don't know, Brent Nunley grills while he watches my show. And we always talk about what he's grilling. So I was thinking about grilling some fish. I haven't had grilled fish in a while. So Brent Nunley already grilled tonight. Do you grill every night or just on Tuesday nights? Because you seem to grill every time we're on here. Now we got 6 people in the chat. Oh, Brent Nunley, I don't know if you know this, but it's Nacho Rolling's birthday tonight. So wish him a happy birthday. He's 54 today. So he has lived long enough to warrant a happy birthday. So Brent Nunley grills almost every night. That's pretty cool. Nacho's 648 months old. It's awesome. So does 54 feel any different than 53 did? Or is it the same old, same old? Did you say you're in Pennsylvania right now, Nacho? Is that where your current job is? Or just passing through? Or what's going on with you? Ooh, Brent Nunley made shrimp skewers. That's a good idea. Shrimp on the Barbie. You know what that means? Isn't a grill a Barbie? Okay, so Nacho's at home in Pennsylvania. That's cool. Are you sitting in your house for real? Newman said, "Glad Dunley showed up. It's hard to Brent it alone." That's funny. Yeah, there's been some nights when it's just been the Brent show. So tonight it's been pretty much the Nacho show. I think he showed up because I said I was going to talk about his birthday. So Nacho, for the rest of the year, we're going to talk about your birthday. So you'll show up. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I'm yawning. What a boring host. He's so sleepy. Ooh, Nacho's next job is going to be in Tampa. Is Tampa by the ocean? Are we going to see some more drone footage from the beach? That'll be pretty cool. I'm getting distracted because my window's right behind you guys. And I've got the blinds pulled, but I can still kind of see what's happening. And this woman just walked by. Well, she was kind of, I don't know if she was walking or running or both. But she was working it. And she looked like she was about 70 years old. So props to her. I think I'm going to shoot some 50-50 water split. So is that 50% sky, 50% water? Or are you going to actually shoot in the water? Was she naked? No, she wasn't naked. What are you talking about? I think you got too much. I think you got some propane fumes up your nose or something. That's funny. No, she wasn't naked, but she was like, she was just kind of going kind of crazy. She wasn't moving very fast, but she was like, 6-inch dome over a GoPro. That's pretty cool. You know what, Nacho? I really want to. I don't know if you. I don't know how it works on the ocean, but I saw where a guy took a GoPro and he put it on the bottom of his remote control boat, and then he drove his remote control boat around. So it's kind of like a drone, sorta, but you know, like a little GoPro Hero Session. Kind of drove it around underwater, and I thought that was a really, really cool idea. We have water here, but you know, it's lakes, and you can't really see through the water. The water's pretty thick here, so I couldn't really do that here, but pretty awesome. Nacho shared a link. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. And I lost the chat. All right, we're back. Yeah, Nacho, I think the 50-50 is cool. Can you do that with a 360 camera? I have like a... I had it for my Ricoh Theta V. It's like a... It's almost like a test tube that goes over your camera. That might be pretty cool to do with the... with your Insta360. Yeah, Nacho. When we went to Florida, we went to Navarre Beach, which is by Destin, and this was 2 years ago, October. And the time that we went, there was a hurricane like the day before we went. So the waters were dangerous to swim in. So the first day we got there, we couldn't swim in the water. The wind was like, I don't know, it was like 500 mile an hour winds or whatever. So we've got pictures of we got a video of my daughter, like she was young and like it almost like blew her away. She had a hard time walking in it. But when we were there, all of the jellyfish got pushed close to the beach, and that's kind of why it was dangerous. But the jellyfish were really, really, I think the jellyfish would be really, really cool to get. They were like these clear jellyfish with like a maroon kind of star pattern on them. They were really beautiful. I got some footage with my GoPro of the jellyfish kind of swimming around, and it would like go in and out with the tide and stuff like that. It was a pretty cool video. And then there was this other guy. He just thought it'd be fun to catch them. You know, like a lot of people take to the beach. They take those big fishing nets and they get a whole bunch of shells with it. But so he used that to catch all the jellyfish, and he was putting them in a bucket, which I thought was kind of inhumane or whatever. And then this one girl just stuck her hand in the bucket, and it stung her and it paralyzed her arm for like 20 minutes. And I was like, you big dummy, what are you touching a jellyfish for? So it was interesting. Oh, that's a good idea, Nacho. That really big selfie stick that I have on my channel, it's carbon fiber, so it, it wouldn't mess up in the salt water or anything. What was I gonna say? It'd be cool to do. It'd be really cool to do the Insta360 Evo, to do like VR underwater. It might be kind of cool. Refraction might be kind of weird, but yeah. So I hear my family just got home, so I think I'm going to sign off for the night. We've been going on for about an hour, and I'm getting kind of sleepy just because of my sinus infection, and I'm not in the best, my mind's not all here, so I'm starting to slow down a little bit. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned for more videos on my channel. And a little bit more organization, because lately it's been a little down. But again, happy birthday, Nacho. Hope your birthday was awesome. And thanks to the Brents for coming out. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace out.